Hello สวัสดีค่ะ This is another episode of English Chitchat ฝึกฟังภาษาอังกฤษ 90% where I speak 90% in English so you can practice listening and interacting in English here only at ฝรั่งอังหมอ Yo Yay Hello How are you Am I live? Hi Are we live? Let me check. 1 minute. Okay, we are live. All right. สวัสดีค่ะคุณวิโรจน์ใช่ไหมคะ You are super early. You're here even before we start the live. Sarah คุณสินสุพลใช่ไหมคะอาทิตย์คุณ Smart TV ว้าวคุณสตางค์ Virtual Hug คุณพระจันทร์คุณ Expressing Muscle CH Indian accent คุณ Amnesia คุณ PJ สวัสดีค่ะ Okay, I guess we are now live both on Facebook and YouTube. Merry Christmas like a week or so in advance. Merry Christmas to you in advance, though I'm gonna meet you next week anyway. All right, it's great to see you once again for every episode of English Chitchat. You and me, we are going to temporarily forget all the fear of making mistakes and just trying to use English because I myself always make some mistakes. So English Chitchat is number one for me to get over my fear of making mistakes. And number two, hopefully it can help inspire you to get over your fear as well and to see that we can talk, we can communicate, we can understand each other just fine. Hi! Hello there. Today topic is going to be very interesting. เราพูดอย่างนี้ทุก EP เราก็พูดอย่างนี้ตลอด So I guess we can start with the first question for today, which I think will have different opinions on things, but I want to ask this anyway. My first question for you today is, are you excited for 2022? I think there is going to be, how to say, ต้องเสียงแตกแน่ๆเลย. There's going to be many opinions on this. Are you excited? Yes or no? Yes or no? Tell me, are you excited for 2022? Or are you like, Are you like, meh? I just want to get through 2021 or what do you think? Are you excited or not really? Or like, just another year? Are you excited for 2022? Well, I guess since we are moving towards the end of the year, we have about like 17 days, 2 weeks left of 2021. Some of us are excited for the so-called new beginning. But to be honest with you, and I think a lot of you would probably resonate with me. Resonate แปลว่าเหมือนแบบเห็นตรงกันไปในทางเดียวกันเนาะ I was never really hype for the new year, for Christmas or for New Year. I feel like it's technically it's just another day, another week, another month. But lately, I realized something interesting about the New Year vibe. The New Year vibe. The New Year, so-called the New Year, even though it's just another day, another week. But this new year of like, oh, we're going to do a countdown. This is like starting over again, January 1st. It gives us the opportunity to reflect and review our time and energy spent last year, right? So we can think about what we have done and what we haven't done yet. And it's kind of like start anew, right? So when we have some sort of duration พอเวลาที่มันมีเหมือนกับแบ่งท่อนเวลาไตรมาสนี้เดือนนี้เทอมนี้พอมันมีช่วงเวลาว่าจบอีกอันแล้วไปต่อแล้วนะจบอีกอันแล้วไปต่อแล้วนะ when there's some sort of like a finishing line and starting a new line it's something for us to reflect and review มันทำให้เราเหมือนเป็นช่วงเวลาที่ทำให้เราได้ทบทวนได้รีวิวได้สะท้อนแล้วก็ได้ปรับปรุงเปลี่ยนแปลงเพื่อทำให้มันดีขึ้น yeah of course if we decide to do the same that's fine right if you're like it's just another year I'm gonna do the same thing over and over again then that's fine then it's gonna be the same but if we take this as an opportunity or excuse to do things differently hopefully better in whatever we can sounds like a good idea to me sometimes when I feel like หมดแรงจังเลยไม่อยากที่จะทำอะไรเลยรู้อันนู่นก็เยอะอันนี้ก็เยอะไปหมดเลย when we have some sort of like a reset day that makes me feel so much better is it the same for you hello hi excited because I will meet the girl ooh good for you can we skip to 2025 I know right there's a song like can we skip to the good part right I really like that I really want the snap and then like COVID's gone everything is like going good I really want that vibe but we can't I want to I'm excited because okay I'm excited because I will be somewhere I've never been before oh interesting so you will be traveling next year not that interested not so interested and not that excited right I'm pretty sure that a lot of people who can relate like new year it's just another year but I guess this could be something for me and I just realized this I think last year Kun Aloha said, to me, New Year is a new start, a restart, to do better, sometimes set new goals, new challenges. Yeah, I think for me, it's an excuse for me to kind of like, okay, what did I do? What have I done? What I haven't done? And what should I do? Yeah, next. Okay, so that is why, ladies and gentlemen, what I think would be quite interesting for us to do today, whether or not you are excited for 2022. But I think one thing we can do right now, as we are approaching the end of 2021, is we're going to do 2021 year in review มารีวิวปี 2021 กันนะคะสำหรับทุกคนเป็นยังไง so today it's gonna be an interactive session นะคะน่าจะไม่ได้สอนอะไรไม่ได้อ่านอะไรให้ฟังแต่จะชวนถามคำถามชวนคิดชวนทบทวนตัวเองนะคะ so questions to reflect on your year and there are no right or wrong answers it's just for you to think about your year yeah เป็นคำถามทบทวนตัวเองก่อนเริ่มปีใหม่นะคะ so I have found a series of questions from two interesting articles let me show you real quick okay so one is from the article called it's from the Institute of You I've never heard of this website but I found it on Google 50 powerful questions to help you reflect your year โอ้มันมีเป็น50ข้อเลยค่ะใครที่อยากอ่านเพิ่มเติมวันนี้เราเลือกมาให้ I have selected some questions for you and another website is from Forbes yeah Forbes let me show you these are so 10 questions to ask 10 questions to ask in your personal year-end review and this is from Hannah Nam something yeah okay the 10 questions yeah so both of these are quite interesting articles but I have selected some questions to ask you today and I can't wait to hear your answers เพราะฉะนั้นวันนี้จะไม่ได้เป็นคณะคุยป๊บและจะเป็นทุกคน มาทบทวนรีวิวปีของตัวเองปกติเวลาที่เราจะจบปีเนาะ I'm not sure about our international viewers watching this but usually there's a trend in Thailand what we do on social media is we type like a year review a year in review ปี 2021 เราเป็นแบบนี้ in 2021 I've done this have changed so we're gonna do that in this live today together okay some of the questions I have found it's quite thought provoking เฮ้ยคำเท่ไหม thought provoking thought ความคิด provoke is like กระตุ้น so if you were to translate this it would mean it gets you to think thought provoking ทำให้คริสเขาเรียกอะไรนะชวนคิดthese are the questions that are thought provoking นะคะก็คือชวนให้เราคิดถึงปีของเราแล้วเราจะทำอะไรต่อไปอย่างไรนะคะ Are you ready Yes or no? If you're ready, please type ready. So we can start the first question. I like this. People D said, not excited, exhausted. That's a close word, excited and exhausted, right? Interesting. Okay.You really need a good vacation. We all do. Yes, I am excited for 2022 because it's not normal situation for COVID and Omicron. Okay, I'm not too excited about I really like this. Not too excited. No, ก็คือไม่ค่อยตื่นเต้นเท่าไหร่นะคะ because it doesn't really matter to me. It's just another year. You were just like me. Okay. Are you ready?If you're ready, please type ready so we can start all together. ถ้าพร้อมแล้วพิมพ์คำว่า ready เข้ามาจะได้เริ่มคำถามแรกนะคะ Okay. You can think about it and what we're going to do is you can think about it, reflect it, and share in the comments down below where I will try to read every comment of yours นะคะส่งคำตอบของตัวเองมาได้เลยนะเราจะได้Ready for everything. Ready. Okay. All right. Let's do this. June. The first question, ladies and gentlemen, is what is the most important lesson you learned this year? What is the most important lesson you learned this year? อะไรคือบทเรียนที่สำคัญที่สุดที่เราได้เรียนในปีนี้Come on let me see your lesson so we can do like a sharing session วันนี้จะเป็นการ sharing session กันนะคะให้ทุกคนรีวิวปีของตัวเองนะแล้วก็มาแชร์กันทีละคำถามนะคะ I'm gonna share my version as well so we can do it together I think it will be nice to have that friend or that group of friends which I feel so lucky to have a group of friends and family members where I can sit down and talk about what has been going on and where I'm heading towards and I want to do it for you guys today yeah okay what is the most important lesson you learned this year let me know ma okay I'm gonna share mine first my lesson this year I think the first thing actually there are many things there's so many things I'm still here there are many things but the first thing is I think the most important thing that I could think of is to learn how to let go I think I have learned and I'm still learning to let go of can I just switch to this real quick okay เรามี2หน้าแล้วนะคะจุดนี้ okay can you still see me okay I think for me I think the most important lesson for me is I learned how to let go. Let go of my own expectations for myself, my own, and also me trying to control the things I can't control. Also other people expectation of me, or also like judgment and other things. I'm learning to let go of these things, especially the expectation for myself. What about you? Okay, let me see. โอ้พอมาเป็น iPad แล้วหน้าเราใหญ่มากเลย Okay, if the most important good chapters are social, cultural, economic, and political form, from a historical perspective. You sound really intellectual. I like. Okay, even though I'm not sure in which aspect for you, but if you want to elaborate more, I would be willing. I'm all ears. Okay, this is interesting. Kun Rocco said, after failing to the diplomat exam, เป็นสอบทูตใช่ไหมคะ I realized the most important lesson is how to achieve to be diplomat without overburden myself. So there are some situations where you feel like you have failed, but then from that you have learned how to cope with that, right? How to cope with that. Very interesting. คุณณัฐวัฒน์ more gone, right? Read more books, develop oneself to be able to develop conceptual framework, and it's exciting. You guys are really incredible. Like, oh my god, รู้สึกแบบฉันไร้สาระที่สุดในไลฟ์นี้แล้วหรือเปล่า Okay, very interesting. A conceptual framework, that's really impressive. Okay, I think the more time I have to sink into a sort of information, sometimes if I get to be able to like sit down and have silent time for myself and let the information that goes through my head through books, through videos, through a talk with someone and sink in, I feel like มันเหมือนตกผลึกเนาะได้ตกผลึกเยอะ I think that's also something that happened to me this year, and I'm super grateful for that. I was able to form some sort of like framework. So yeah, very interesting. พี่คณะเป็นแบบนารูโตะ Okay. My good opportunity for this Japanese scholarship. Impressive. Wow. So you apply for a scholarship, right? You apply for a scholarship. ขออนุญาตเสียบไมโครโฟนเพื่อคุณภาพเสียงที่ดีขึ้น Can you hear me better? ดีขึ้นไหมคะเสียงชัดดีไหมได้ไหมไหนขอเช็คแป๊บนึงนะว่าเสียงดีไหมจะถูกจะแพงเสียงต้องแรงไว้ก่อน Oops ได้ไหมโอเคได้แล้ว Okay, that's good. Congratulations on getting the scholarship. Okay, love yourself first and others later. Something you have to let it go. Totally. And I like, for me, this is like self-love and self-worth, right? And for me, I feel like I've learned a big lessons in self-worth as well. I thought that my self-worth is tied on how productive and how hard I work, but that's not the case. So this year I was able to let go and probably learn to not tie my self-worth through the productivity in my life, because that's really toxic. Okay. I'm still going through the toxic experience, but at least a little bit of improvement. I learned how to love myself. โอ้ยทำไมทุกคนเท่จังเลยอ่ะ Okay, this is very interesting. คุณสกดาดวนสันติวาสใช่ไหมคะ I'm so sorry if I mispronounce your name, but you're beautiful. That's the first thing. I think if I saw a movie by English subtitle, it would be better to make more skill but now you already did that. So what you have learned this year is you start watching movies with English subtitle. Is that right? ใช่ไหมคะก็คือเริ่มที่จะดูหนังที่ด้วย English subtitle แล้วก็สามารถเข้าใจได้มากยิ่งขึ้นแล้วก็เพิ่มสกิลในการเรียนภาษามาแล้ว Good job เฮ้ยคุณกัปตันทำไมลอกกันบ้านเขาอ่ะ Just kidding love myself you learn how to love yourself ดีขึ้นไหมคะเสียงดังพอไหมโอเคเอามาใกล้หน่อย loving myself โอ้ทำไมทุกคนแบบเป็นเทรนด์มากเลยนะเนี่ย loving myself is the important lesson I learned since many people with different purposes came into my life and then they went away right some left me with a garden of pleasant memories some potentially left me with a wave of sadness trust was given but not received at all bloody poor me I'm not sure if I can share this, but the other day I was scrolling through TikTok and there's this one video about self-love or something. The capacity to love is when you are vulnerable and you decide to be a loving person, they say that it's not wrong or stupid of you to love someone fully and be completely vulnerable, to be all in for someone in a relationship is actually quite courageous and brave of you to be able to have the love capacity for someone who might not be ready to take the love that you give. That's really cheesy, but that's something that's quite thought-provoking for me. Sometimes we feel like, if we get all in for a certain person, friends or partners or whatever, or family members, and we give all in and that don't reciprocate, it means that we are stupid and that we are weak, which is not necessarily true. Actually, we have the capacity to love and that we should embrace that about ourselves. That's what the video said, not me. Focus on your goals, June! Focus on your goals, your time. Do not compare yourself with others. This is amazing. Okay, the next question, and I'm gonna come back for more comments, but the next question is, what is the best thing that happened this year? What is the best thing? We're gonna talk about the challenges. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of challenges to share, but what do you think are the best thing that happened to you this year? The best thing that happened to you this year. What is it? Let me know. ทำไมต้องเสียงเมาๆด้วย What is the best thing that happened? คุณเซียว Wow. No matter how stable your life and your job are, always have a backup plan for yourself. เดี๋ยวเสียงดังเกินแต่ปกดังมาก Wow. I think when the COVID hit, I guess the only thing that was certain is uncertainty. มันมีโค้ดเนาะคำคม The only thing certain in this life is uncertainty. สิ่งเดียวที่เป็นความแน่นอนคือความไม่แน่นอนใช่ไหมประมาณนี้ Yeah, we really learn how to be resilient as well, right? That nothing is gonna last forever and something is gonna boom, and then we probably have to be able to cope with it. Absolutely. I think I need to get a paid job, a well-paid job. คืองานที่ได้ค่าตอบแทนดีใช่ไหมคะคุณกฤษบอกว่า I can listen English and understand 20%. That's amazing. I remember you enrolled in พูดฝรั่งได้ดังเสก right? To start your English learning journey. That is amazing. Okay, let me see. I started to read books so hard because I want to become better, but sometimes I feel burnout. I think if we it's not, I understand that, and then sometimes I'm pretty impatient. I consider myself pretty impatient about the result. Sometimes I do something and I feel like I've done it so hard and I want to see the result. They said that sometimes when we do something, there's kind of like a exponential curve. So sometimes you do things and then you need to have that compound effect, the compound effect. It keeps building up. At first, it doesn't seem to go anywhere. So it's kind of like a curve like this. But then after it builds up, it keeps accumulating. One day you're going to realize all the effort you have put in, nothing ever go wasted. That is something that I realized from, I think, last year. Yeah. And then I keep continuing to do that this year as well. Yeah. Okay. What is the best thing? ไม่รู้แล้วอันไหนเป็นคำตอบของอันไหน What is the best thing that happened this year? Okay, I'm gonna go really fast. วันนี้เราคอมเมนต์เยอะมากเลยเดี๋ยวนะคะขออนุญาตนะคะwow. You know what? It's my first time. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. The important lessons I've learn how to accept the things that I can't do or you can't control, right? Number 2 is quality time with myself and my family is very essential. And perseverance. Keep going, Sarah. Keep going. You are my inspiration. Okay. I realized how much I love my uncle. Okay. You feel like you took him for granted? I'm really sorry to hear that. Most definitely, I lost someone that I'd love to, and then I learned a great lesson to never take that for granted. And at the end of the day, I realized what's the most important things in my life is actually relationship with people around me and how, the relationship and interaction I have with people that I love. So that's definitely a priority in my life right now. You have learned that. Show and tell your parents how you love them. Don't be shy because you never know until when they will stay. Absolutely. Wow. Okay. Along with the success. Okay. There are many people who it's inevitable for them to experience failure, right? Okay. Confirm that you will get through it. You'll get through it, right? This is to confirm that even though there's some challenges along the way, you can get through it. Okay. lesson เยอะมากเลย Okay. Okay. Important lessons is having a clear goal. Having a clear goal will get you very far. Okay. The best thing about you is, luck came unexpectedly. Ooh, good for you. Wow. วันนี้เป็น topic love เยอะเหมือนกันนะเนี่ย I found myself after letting him go. Okay, I see. Got promoted and enjoy working more. That's good for you. Pass an exam. Okay. The best thing. หูยทำไมคมอย่างเงี้ยเฮ้ยทุกคนคุณ Amy, my best thing is that every morning I get a chance to be different, a chance to change, a chance to be better. ปรบมือเลยอ่ะ To be proud of yourself, because you could make your family happy, and sometimes it's not tied to success or financial income. Sometimes being someone for your family, being someone who is loving and caring about for specific group of people, which is your family, your friends, could mean a lot of things in your life already, right? The best thing is you lost weight. Okay, you could lose weight. You lost weight. Okay, you're really proud of yourself. You can do anything you set your mind to, and your English improve a lot. Okay, that is amazing. That is amazing. The best thing this year is that you stop being lazy and start to study English and German harder. Yay! It's good. It's also sometimes it's nice to know when to rest, to know when to work hard, right? And yeah, that's good. That's good. You now that you set your mind to do it, you go all into it. It's good. Why? ทำไมคมขนาดนี้ ทำไมคมกันจังเลย Happiness isn't a goal, it's a process. เฮ้ยมันสว่างไปปะโทษนะทุกคน sorry. Okay, maybe this is better. Is this better? Okay, maybe. One second. Okay, all right. You got a job back? Okay, all right. The best thing that happened to me is you met foreign friends from another part. มันก็ไอ้นี่ไปอีกเนาะนะ Okay, you met your friends, okay, from other parts of the world. That is amazing. Okay, the next question. โอ้โหผ่านไปแล้วครึ่งชั่วโมง The next question is, what challenges did you overcome? What challenges did you overcome? I'm pretty sure we talk about like, oh, it's a good thing, like lessons, but I'm pretty sure that there are many things in this year, especially, that is quite challenging for all of you. A lot of things that you have to cope, and we are like, it's most of the time it's not like, oh, วิ่งในทุ่งลาเวนเดอร์ There's a lot of things that you have to go through, and in the process of going through that, you have become a better, wiser, stronger people, right? So what have you overcame for the last year? Let me know. Okay, my version of the best thing that happened to me this year is, I think, having an incredible team, amazing partners, and you guys. Amazing audience and students like you guys, which is like I'm super thankful. And the challenges that I overcame is, I think to me is probably coping with my anxiety. I think that's probably the thing that is really, that I find like I'm doing better than last year, is knowing myself better and coping with my anxiety better. What about you guys? Okay, คุณขวัญ Wow, คุณขวัญใช่ไหมคะ This year I developed myself to learn and improve my English language skills, love myself more, and ignore toxic people who hurt me. Wow. The best thing of you this year, made the decision to work towards your dreams and your goals, okay, and choose to do the things that lift you up. Okay. What challenges did you overcome? Okay, this year I think I know myself more, I know what I want, and I will get it in the next year. I think that's the most crucial part. The crucial part is to know yourself, right? To keep exploring yourself and your potential. I think, and then your way of thinking set the path of your way of doing things, right? So if you already know yourself and know what you want, know how to do things, I think that's you already halfway there. ทำไมวันนี้เราไลฟ์โค้ชกันเลยเนี่ยเฮ้ยเกิดอะไรขึ้นเนี่ย โอเค Kun Theo said, keeping myself fit and healthy during the pandemic, as well as my bank account. ต้องแชร์ทิปแล้วแหละ Okay, the challenge you have overcome is to pay the debt. อันนี้ออกเสียงว่า debt นะคะไม่ออกตัว b หนี้อ่านว่า debt นะคะ Wow, that's like the best thing. Try to get out at 5 a.m. to exercise. โหจูน to exercise 30 minutes before going to work. You are impressive. Okay, So you have set your mind to read more than 20 pages of a book a day, and you did it, right? Wake up early. Oh, you guys make me feel so bad about my sleeping habit. Okay. All right. The next question is, we're going to do this real quick. What new skills did you learn? And I think a lot of you already wrote this in the important lessons, but is there any specific skills or set of skills that you have learned this year? มีไหมคะเป็นทักษะใหม่ hard or soft skills that you have learned this year that makes you feel like, oh, I've become a more competent person? Anything? I think for me, this year I've learned so much of soft skills through the work. I didn't sit down to I'm gonna read this thing, but I've learned so many of the soft skills that I need in order to grow as a person and also as a entrepreneur. Definitely leadership. I've learned a lot about leadership this year as we are forming a bigger team. Negotiation skills, which I absolutely don't like. I don't like to negotiate or confronting any sort of conflict, but I'm learning to do this more professionally this year, more mature, in a mature way, hopefully. Problem solving skills, networking skills. Yeah, I think that's for me. What about you guys? Cooking. Okay. Learn to listen to other people. Listening skills, right? Oh, this is so important. Okay. Since the day I followed you, I figured out how to overcome the negative. Oh, Everly. Thank you for thinking so highly of me. Thank you. Actually, you did it yourself. Okay. Love myself more and more. And that's a skill. Everything is a skill. Learn English listening skills. Learning Thai and English. Oh, that's good for you. Accept every mistakes and learn from it. Learn from your mistakes. Absolutely. Okay. You learn negotiation, English skills. Investment and money. Oh, financial management. That's good. I'm learning that too. Struggling, but learning. Okay. That's good. Next thing is, I think would be the last thing for today. What advice would you give? Phrase it as the way that you would talk to yourself last year. The previous version of you. From the 2020 you. The 2020 you. What advice, now that you have become stronger, wiser, what would be the advice that you give to your younger self? Let me know. Okay, for me, this is gonna sound really, really, really cheesy, but for me, if I were to, I'm just gonna go and talk like I'm talking to myself last year, and this is probably going to be my diary or something. I think I would say to myself that you are a work in progress, and you don't need to have it all figured out from day one. You can laugh at your mistakes and be like, hey, let me try that again. You can work hard and put all in, but you don't have to take yourself too seriously. When you don't aim for perfection, but progress, when you take everything as a learning experience to keep growing limitlessly, you become a much better self. And a lot of things that you will go through and a lot of things that you have gone through, I know that it's going to be very uncomfortable. It's going to be very tough. It's going to be super heavy for you, but you're going to learn so much from it. And there's no final form of you yet. You don't have to figure it all out or settle in anywhere. You don't need a defined identity for yourself yet. You just need to keep exploring, keep learning, because the best version of you is yet to come. นะจ๊ะหนูคณะ This is what I would say to the 2020 me. What about you? How would you talk to your younger self? That's so cheesy. That's really cheesy. What did I just say? Yeah, I said to myself. So please don't take this seriously. Don't take me seriously. You guys are so deep. ทำไมทุกคนคมจังเลยเนี่ยนี่ You learn how to do Adobe Illustrator. And you learn that you like graphic design, right? Very interesting. Listening or watching Netflix without subtitle. Yeah! You are awesome. Every day has good things and bad things. I would appreciate myself. Okay, be grateful, right? Okay. Like change your mindset. Okay, that's good. Hello. Negotiation. Okay. Cross-cultural communication as well. Manage your time, cooking skills. You have, okay, this is the advice, right? It's okay to make mistakes. Absolutely. This is the advice. If you want to be successful and strong, you just go for it. Just go for it, okay? I've learned how to do well. Oh, is that like I don't even know how to pronounce this. This is like a surgery? Or is it? Wait, right? I don't even know the word. Let me search. What is it? This is like a new word for me. Right? Cesarean section. Is that like a surgery operation kind of thing? Wow, thank you for a new vocabulary. It's okay to not be okay all the time. Okay. I know. Sometimes we feel like once one of the biggest misconception I have about myself is that at a certain point in my life, when I'm successful enough, when I am wise enough, when I'm grown up enough, when I feel like I reach a certain age or a certain point in my career, I will have everything figured out and I would have no doubt and I would have everything under control, which is so not true. I would never reach that point when I'm like, I'm super ready. I have everything figured out. Everything is under my control. No. There will always be the day where I'm like, I don't know how to do this anymore. And that's okay. Okay, this advice, if you want to start doing something, just start now. And continue doing it for a long period of time. Okay, keep going and never give up. พุกคุกกิเมใช่ไหมคะ What a lovely name. I'm not sure if I pronounce your name right. Be yourself and keep going. Awesome, June. Awesome. โอเคท่านใช่ไหมคะท่าน appreciate yourself okay love yourself right that you have never lost to your problems you always stand strong and you get through it wow develop a new skill get a second job start investing on your saving account so you could survive during this or never a next unexpected situation absolutely you guys are so awesome I keep saying this okay everything that happened last year was good for me practice to be more อดทน be patient ถ้าอดทนส่วนใหญ่ในภาษาอังกฤษที่แบบอดทนรออะไรบางอย่างอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะเราใช้คำว่า patient คำเดียวที่กับคำว่าแปลว่าคนไข้เลย PATIENT patient be patient right you expect yourself okay so you want to talk to yourself in front of a mirror every day you're trying to do that right these days it has become so automatic to me to talk to myself even though I'm not in front of the mirror อันนี้คือแบบว่าสกิลการคุยกับตัวเองแบบเหนือละไม่ต้องมีกระจกก็คุยกับตัวเองได้โอเคOkay, I would like to advise people to have self-confidence, be confident because it's really important. So I hope everyone can be a little bit more confident in themselves. Make your dream come true. Don't let what others think stop you from doing the things you love. กินใจเลยอ่ะสุดยอดเลยอ่ะ Trust yourself. Okay. Is a chance you never get okay you haven't okay that's amazing improve my English skills because is that me or the version of you okay the best time to do something is now wow Kun Biu said, I would talk to myself, you should have empathy. Everyone cannot do as you expect. Yes. Learn to empathize. Yeah. Learn to empathize as well. Sometimes we have like a certain standards for ourselves, expectation for ourselves, but we have to also understand that maybe it doesn't work for other people. And the only person that you can control is yourself. This is what I say to myself. A little bit of balance คุณปิยะเวทนะคะคุณ best ใช่ไหมคะ don't work too much enjoy life be adventurous Everly said to my younger self don't be trapped by your past mistakes appreciate your progress and accept rejection ooh wow okay think in English rightคุณพุทธิพงศ์นะคะ learning never ends ooh you guys have awesome learning experience to share to your younger self okay yeah I think there's a lot of things that this is a year that I start collecting my own kind of personal journal so I will be thinking something ตกผลึกอะไรบางอย่างไปอ่านอะไรมาหรือว่าอยู่ดีๆก็นั่งคิดกับตัวเองได้ and I will start noting down all the lessons I have learned here from there in pieces into my iPhone notes and then I will have like a block of me expressing my thoughts on certain things every now and then and I think it's a pretty good thing to always come back to that and reflect on what I have learned through the very challenging experience I have been through and I really enjoyed this session with you guys โอ้สนุกมากเลยอะทุกคนโคตรเท่เลยอะ You guys are awesome okay now ladies and gentlemen I think that should be very much it for the question if you want to read the articles เดี๋ยวฝากแอดมินส่งลิงก์อีกครั้งหนึ่งนะคะใน Facebook แล้วเดี๋ยว YouTube นะไปตามแปะให้เนาะสำหรับokay anyway I have a one last question for you guys this is this time we talk about 2021. So I was thinking, and I want to ask you, I was thinking that maybe next week we can talk about the set of questions, a series of questions for you to plan for 2022. What do you think? Do you want to do that questions together? Yes or no? Should we talk about the questions so you can better prepare, equipped, get ready for 2022? Yes or no? Let me know in the comment. Yes or no? และสำหรับใครนะคะและจุดนี้นะคะท่านผู้ชมสำหรับใครที่อยากเก่งภาษาต้อนรับปีใหม่ใช้ไลน์กว่าเดิมนะคะตอนนี้เรามีแคมเปญพิเศษค่ะทุกคนสำหรับใครที่ดูไลฟ์อยู่ตอนนี้นะจนกระทั่งถึงวันที่24ธันวาคมนี้เลยนะคะเรามีแคมเปญพิเศษ New Year New You ที่เรามอบของขวัญปีใหม่ต้อนรับปีใหม่ให้กับทุกคนก่อนคริสต์มาสเนี่ยนะคะเป็น Gift Voucher นะคะมูลค่าสูงสุดถึง 3,000 บาทเลยทีเดียวเชียวเดี๋ยวเปิดรูปไปดูเดี๋ยวไม่อินเดี๋ยวนะโอเค New Year New You เปลี่ยนคุณเป็นคนใหม่จากการเรียนภาษาให้เก่งขึ้นนะคะก็แคมเปญนี้ลดโหดเหมือนโกรธโอมิครอนนะคะเพราะฉะนั้นโอมิครอน that's probably Omicron yeah ใครหยุดยาวนี้ที่ตั้งใจจะแบบเฮ้ยช่วงปีใหม่เนี่ยหรือว่าช่วงหลังจากช่วงต้นปีเนี่ยเราอยากที่จะเรียนภาษาแล้วก็คุ้นตัวเองให้เก่งภาษาในปีนี้ได้สักทีนะคะนี่ก็จะเป็นแคมเปญพิเศษที่เราสนับสนุนคนอยากเก่งภาษาข้ามปีนะคะใครที่สมัครเรียนคอร์สใดก็ตามในช่วง12ถึง24ธันวาคมนี้นะคะพอสมัครเสร็จปุ๊บซึ่งสำหรับคนที่สมัครคอร์สใหม่นะเราจะมีnew member gift ให้อยู่แล้วส่วนลด300 บาทสำหรับคอร์สแรกที่สมัครอยู่แล้วแต่ถ้าทุกคนสมัครคอร์สลงเรียนในช่วงนี้ตั้งแต่วันนี้จนถึง24ธันวาคมไปนี้นะคะภายในพอกดสมัครไปปุ๊บภายในหลังจากประมาณ24ชั่วโมงหรือประมาณช่วงหลัง24ชั่วโมงหรือไม่เกิน30ชั่วโมงเนี่ยมันจะมีอีเมลเด้งเข้าไปในอินบ็อกซ์ของทุกคนทุกคนสมัครเสร็จแล้วนะมันจะมีอีเมลเด้งเข้าไปมันจะเป็น gift voucher gift voucher นะคะมูลค่าตั้งแต่500 บาท 1,000 บาท 2,000 บาทไปจนถึง 3,000 บาทนะคะก็คือแจกเหมือนแบบตั้งใจให้บริษัทขาดทุนนะคะไม่ว่าแล้วแต่ขึ้นอยู่กับว่าบินแรกหรือว่าคอร์สแรกที่คุณสมัครเป็นคอร์สราคาเท่าไหร่เนาะมันก็จะได้ gift voucher แน่นอนยิ่งสมัครคอร์สราคาสูงก็ gift voucher ก็จะมากตาม proportion นะคะตาม proportion ตามบินนะคะจะส่งอันเนี้ยซึ่ง gift voucher เนี้ยเราสามารถเลือกได้2แบบนะคะทุกคนสามารถส่งต่อให้กับเพื่อนให้กับแฟนให้พี่น้องให้ลูกหรือให้ตัวเองก็ได้หรือจะเก็บไว้ใช้เองสำหรับคอร์สที่2ที่3ที่เราอยากจะสมัครก็ได้เหมือนกันนะคะซึ่ง gift voucher เนี้ยสามารถใช้ได้ถึงวันที่30ธันวาคมเลยนะคะสมมติทุกคนสมัครมาวันนี้วันที่เท่าไหร่ทุกคนสมัครมาวันนี้นะคะgift voucher จะส่งให้ภายใน24ชั่วโมงแล้วก็ทุกคนสามารถมาสมัครอีกทีเนี่ยภายในวันที่30ก็คือยังสามารถใช้ voucher นี้ได้อยู่นะคะจะ voucher ขึ้นอยู่กับเท่าไหร่มันจะมีขั้นต่ำอยู่ในนี้สามารถเข้าไปดูได้ที่ www.ฝรั่งอ่านมอ .com ได้เลยนะคะเดี๋ยวส่งลิงก์มาให้ข้างล่างนะใครที่ดูอยู่บน YouTube ก็สามารถกดเข้าไปใน description เพื่อดูรายละเอียดได้เลยนะคะ www.ฝรั่งอ่านมอ .com นะคะก็รวมทั้งหมดทุกคอร์สเลยไม่ว่าจะคอร์สไหนก็ตามนะเดี๋ยวเปิดคอร์สให้ดูว่าเรามีอะไรบ้างนะคะบางคนบอกว่าอุ้ยมีเฉพาะคอร์สปูพื้นฐานอย่างเดียวเหรอคะบางคนบอกโอ้ยมีเฉพาะคอร์สทำงานอย่างเดียวเหรอคะมีหมดเลยค่ะเรามีคอร์สสำหรับปูพื้นฐานสำหรับคนที่เพิ่งเริ่มฝึกอยากที่จะสร้าง fluency อยากที่จะพูดได้สื่อสารได้อย่างมั่นใจมากยิ่งขึ้นนะคะพูดฝรั่งได้ดังเสกปูพื้นฐานทุกอย่างที่ต้องรู้เพื่อให้เราพูดเป็นนะคะ conversation สนทนาลื่นไหลมั่นใจ 100% pronunciation พูดเหมือนเด็กออกเสียงเป๊ะเวอร์ think in English คิดเป็นภาษาอังกฤษพูดได้คล่องไม่ต้องท่องจำนะคะอันนี้จะเป็นคอร์สแบบสำหรับคนที่อยากสื่อสารในชีวิตประจำวันพูดคุยได้อย่างมั่นใจหรือออกเสียงได้อย่างเป๊ะมากยิ่งขึ้นมั่นใจมากยิ่งขึ้นหรือปรับวิธีการเรียนให้มันได้ผลมากยิ่งขึ้นไปจนถึงคอร์สที่มันเป็น professional เลยจัดไปใช่เลยนะคะ English for Career Development นี่นะคะก็คือคอร์สสำหรับคนที่ต้องการที่จะฝึกภาษาอังกฤษสำหรับการเอาไปใช้ที่ทำงานเขียนอีเมล business meeting negotiation giving feedback job interview พวกนี้นะคะไปจนถึงSpeak Brilliantly อันนี้จะเป็น presentation course นะคะเป็นคอร์สสำหรับคนที่ต้อง present เป็นภาษาอังกฤษกับคนเยอะ กับลูกค้ากับหัวหน้ากับเพื่อนร่วมงานเป็นภาษาอังกฤษแล้วอยากให้มัน professional มากยิ่งขึ้นเราจะลงลึกเรื่องของการ present โดยเฉพาะไปจนถึง teach English is cool อันนี้นะคะสำหรับใครที่ต้องการที่พอเราได้ภาษาอังกฤษอยู่แล้วนะคะแต่ว่าเราอยากที่จะสร้างรายได้หรือว่าทำเป็นอาชีพเสริมหรือเป็นอาชีพประจำที่เราจะมาสอนออนไลน์มากยิ่งขึ้นเราก็รวม know how resources แล้วก็เป็น community ที่เราแชร์ resource ต่างๆแล้วก็ know how ต่างๆในการสอนออนไลน์มากยิ่งขึ้นก็สามารถเข้ามาร่วมกับเราได้นะคะอันนี้ก็จะเป็นคอร์สที่เรามีอยู่นะคะซึ่งใครที่สมัครในช่วงอย่างที่บอกตั้งแต่วันนี้จนถึง24ธันวาคมรับไปเลย gift voucher มูลค่าสูงสุด 3,000 บาทนะคะมีlast last announcement is that สำหรับใครที่เป็นนักเรียนเก่าในคอร์ส beginner ของเราพูดฝรั่งได้ดังเศษ conversation และก็ pronunciation 3 คอร์สนี้ตั้งแต่ตอนที่เราเปิดเรียนใน Facebook นะคะใครที่ลงเรียนกับเราตั้งแต่ปีก่อนๆเนี่ยเลยนะสามารถที่จะมาขอรับสิทธิ์นะคะมาขอรับสิทธิ์เพื่อเข้าเรียนคอร์สแบบอัปเดตล่าสุดคือ3คอร์สเนี้ย3คอร์ส beginner เนี่ยเราเพิ่งอัปเดตล่าสุดแล้วก็เปิดให้เรียนบนเว็บไซต์ www.ฝรั่งอ่างเมา .com แล้วเพราะฉะนั้นสำหรับใครที่เป็นนักเรียนเก่าของเราเคยสมัครเรียนไว้ที่เรียนบน Facebook ตอนนี้ทักเข้ามาใน Facebook Inbox หรือจะทักมาที่ Line @ฝรั่งอ่างเมาก็ได้นะคะเพื่อรับโทเก้นในการเข้าเรียนบนเว็บไซต์ได้เลยอันนี้เป็นสิทธิพิเศษที่เรามอบให้สำหรับคนที่สมัครเรียนกับเราตั้งแต่สมัยเราเรียนใน Facebook นะคะตอนนี้ก็สามารถเข้าเรียนบนเว็บไซต์ได้เลยค่ะก็จะให้ทุกคนมี learning experience ที่ดีมากยิ่งขึ้นนะคะโอเค I think that should be it thank you for coping with my with my camera and microphone errors for this live and I just have to say for this year I'm super grateful to be able to enjoy this year and sessions like this where we share experience with one another with you guys so that's one of the best things that happened to me in 2021 so thank you I get to do this because of you guys if you like this episode of English Chitchat please leave a like share this with your friends so that all of us can practice listening and interacting in English here only at ฝรั่งอ่างเมา so that we can get over our fear you and me we can get over our fear of making mistakes and just trying to use English if you would like to follow us on other social media channels we have Facebook YouTube Instagram TikTok Line official account เป็นหนึ่งในไม่กี่ครั้งที่จำได้หมด Okay thank you so much for tuning in I love every second of the sessions that we have and next week ไหนขอดูสิคะว่าทุกคนพิมพ์ yes เข้ามาหรือเปล่า yes okay absolutely yes sounds good yes sure okay โอ้ชื่นใจจริงๆ thank you so much I'm gonna see you next week with more questions so if you haven't subscribe turn on the notification bell or something please do so that we have some new live interaction like this every single week so see you very soon have a happy week enjoy the rest of 2021 have a good night bye bye ค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ that's it for today bye bye